Hey guys, Coach Sharp back here. Recording my third video of Monday afternoon. This will go up tomorrow night. So if you're seeing this, obviously it's up. So now doing page 5. First page I was supposed to do when y'all came back. Okay? So jump back in 23. What reason could be used to prove that a parallelogram is a rhombus? So again, if we had gotten this on the EOC, we didn't really talk about rhombus is separate from parallelograms this year, okay? But two things, you got your 4 answer choices. Two of the things we learned about parallelograms are the opposite sides are parallel. That's, again, that's where parallelogram comes from. And opposite angles are congruent. So those are true about a parallelogram. Again, all parallelograms are not necessarily a rhombus. Again, rhombus has other qualities to make it a rhombus. Mostly all 4 sides are the same length. So you can go ahead and eliminate 2 and 4. So if I'm down to 1 and 3, again, you're basically at a guessing game at 50-50. But I'll just go ahead and tell y'all what the rule is. The diagonals are going to be perpendicular, so that is number 3. Okay? But again, test taking strategy there. 2 and 4 are true about parallelograms, so that can't be used to prove that the parallelogram is a rhombus. So you got to eliminate 2 and 4 and get down to 1 and 3. All right, equation of a line passing through 2, 1 is parallel to the line represented by the equation y equals 2x plus 1. We had one like this on, I think, the first video I did earlier, the 4x plus 3y. So now my equation is in slope-intercept form. Okay, parallel to the line represented by the equation y equals 2x plus 1. So if we're using slope-intercept form, mx plus b, and my slope is 2. So I already know my equation has to have a slope of 2. So I can knock out 1 and 2. Those would be perpendicular. So again, I'm down to 3 and 4. Again, 50-50 shot. If that's all you know. But again, this is pretty easy. You just plug this in, and it's got a. You don't have what it's equal to now because it's the different form, but you got to plug it in and see what we. If you plug in x and then if you plug in y, what would give you the correct answer? So we're going to start with 3. Okay, y equals 2x plus 5. If I plug in 2, negative 1, 2x minus 5, I'm sorry, I said plus 5. Yeah, that sounded like coming out of my mouth. All right, so if I plug in x and y is negative 1, x is 2. So I've got 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 5. Is that equal to negative 1? Indeed it is. So it would be answer choice 3. All right, number 25. Almost the same problem we saw on the last video. It's set up a little different. The words are a little different, okay? It says triangle ABC is circumscribed about circle O. So it's drawn outside of the circle where the circle is touching it, okay? It says the sides of ABC are tangent to the circle at points D, E, F. So again, I've got tangent segments, all right? Tells me AB is 20, okay? The whole thing is 20, but again, with the 2 tangents being drawn at the same point, I don't need to necessarily know the whole thing. I want to know what AE is or AD is. I want to know what BE or BF is, CD or CF. Tells me AE is 12, okay? So tells me AE is 12. So let me draw this again real quick, okay? EA, I'm just going to kind of draw what I need right now. All right, so it tells me EA is 12, okay? So again, if EA is 12, I know this has to be 12, all right? So we're just going to fill in as we go. I know I didn't draw this. I know AB, the whole thing is 20, okay? AB, there's a better looking B. So I can actually say that that's 8 and that's 8, that's got to be 8, okay? CF is, where is it? 15, there we go, okay? So CF is 15, so I know CD has to be 15. All right, so again, I filled it all in. What's the length of AC? The whole thing on the bottom. Well, now it's easy. 12 plus 15, which is 27. So that is answer choice 4. Let's actually write it out so y'all can see it. So answer choice 4. All right. Number 26. The angle formed by the radius of a circle and the tangent to that circle has a measure of what? Again, this was one of the ones we kind of skipped. We were doing angles inside of a circle. So I will draw it so y'all can see it, okay? So all right, here's a tangent, touches the circle at one point, okay? Here's my circle. It's going to come straight out, okay? It's kind of hard to tell, but any tangent line, if you draw the radius from the center, it goes straight to it, is going to form a right triangle, okay? Because this is straight going out, this is straight going out, and that would connect to be my hypotenuse, all right? So that one's going to be 90. Again, it's not one we kind of skipped over, but now you know. All right, so you need to put down answer choice 2, answer choice B, however you're saying it. All right, 27. Triangle FGH. Measure of angle F is 42 degrees. I'm drawing it out as I'm talking. And an exterior angle at vertex H has a measure of 104. What is the measure of angle G? All right, so F is 42. I already got that, okay? Exterior angle outside the triangle. Again, we talked about it a little bit since we started doing this work. This is 104 degrees, all right? It would be the same thing if I had done it down this way, okay? I could also done that and gotten 104 right there. Either way, wouldn't matter, all right? So again, whether it's this line or this line, I got a linear pair, 2 angles that form a line. So I know that has to be 76. That's what adds up to 180. So now inside my triangle, I got 76 and 42, and I can figure that out. Other thing I also could have done, with the exterior angle theorem we talked about some, this and the 104 got to add up to 100. This and these 2 angles got to add, or 180, I'm sorry. This and these 2 angles got to add up to 180. This is the common one. So if you get rid of that, 104 has to equal those two. So you could also have done it that way. But we're doing it this way. I got 76 and 42, which is 118, right? So I've got 118. I got to subtract it from 180 to get what's left, which is 62 degrees. So there we are, which is the answer choice 2. Okay? All right. Number 28. So, something we didn't talk about a lot, if at all. So what I have is, I have right triangle ABC, the big one, okay? Altitude BD is drawn to hypotenuse AC. So it's altitude. Again, the triangle's flipped upside down, still altitude. Draw straight to the other side, forms a right angle here. Obviously, if it forms a right angle here, it would form a right angle there. So now I've got 3 right triangles. This one, and the whole thing, okay? In this case, and it doesn't matter if I draw an altitude down this way from C or from A. In any case, you're going to have 3 right triangles that are similar, okay? So all the angles are going to be the same, and the sides, again, we got to make ratios with those sides if y'all remember talking about similar triangles, okay? So I'm going to draw the triangle. We're going to try to break it down to the individual triangles and see what we can know, okay? So if I'm looking at it close, this is 7. The whole thing is 16, so I know DA has to be 9, right? So I'm going to draw the whole thing, okay? All right, mine looks closer to isosceles, but I promise it doesn't matter what it looks like. I told you that sometimes, or a lot of times, if you're given numbers, you can't trust what the diagram looks like. You just got to go by the numbers, okay? So C, B, A. All right, again, this is 7, this is 16. I know that's got to be 9. So We got to look at this now, okay? All right, we got to look at it now. Maybe looking at this will be better, actually, because, again, my drawing's not the best. If you look, 7 is the shorter leg, right? 7 is clearly shorter than this. CB is the hypotenuse, okay? We're trying to find BD. That's the key, okay? So we're going to use the 2 triangles that have BD, all right? So I'm going to kind of break that off and turn this on its side so y'all can kind of see it, okay? All right, so there we go. There's 7, here's BD. This is what I'm trying to find, right? Okay, now if I look at my other one, BD's here, AD, that looks like it's my shorter leg, AD is my longer leg, AB is my hypotenuse. So if we're drawing this one, okay, again, it's basically flipped now. This is, B's gonna be up, it's basically upside down. So B's gonna be up top, D's gonna be down below. So here's BD. There we go. Okay. A's over here. That was 9 because, again, what here up here, I know AD is 9. All right. BD is X. There's my hypotenuse. So, again, this is where I got to set up those ratios. Okay. You got to compare the similar sides. So I'm going to do this one. Actually doesn't matter either way. You can compare 7 over X equals X over 9 like that, or 7 over X. So you're comparing the corresponding sides on the same triangle, okay? Right side, bottom side. Or the compare 2 sides on one triangle. So 7 over X this way, X over 9 that way. But either way, it's going to give us the same thing, okay? 7 over X equals X over 9. Cross multiply. X times X is X squared. 7 times 9 is 63. Last thing is take the square root, okay? So if you look at your answer choices, you either got 12, which has been squared to 144, which obviously it's not, or you got those. Again, you can calculate the square root of 63, whatever the decimal is, and then same with answer choices 1, 2, and 3 if you want, or do your factor tree. Okay, so I got 63, 9 times 7, 9 is 3 and 3. Okay, so I've got a pair, it goes on the outside. 7 stays inside, so 3 square root 7. So that's answer choice 1. All right, so there's page 5. Again, this will go up tomorrow night some point. And it'll probably be Wednesday because like I said, I'm going to do Algebra 1 videos tomorrow, and we got faculty meetings. But this will go up tomorrow night. The 2 I recorded earlier will go up tonight. And then I'll record at least Wednesdays. On Wednesday, might go ahead and do the rest of the week. I also sent it out earlier. I do want to try to do a Zoom session with y'all or Instagram Live. I'm going to wait till the faculty meeting tomorrow, though. Hopefully we'll have more information. Y'all might have, I don't know if y'all have heard anything about what's going on in Rockdale yet. If you have, I'm sure y'all talked about it amongst each other. If not, it doesn't matter anyway, because obviously we're not in Rockdale, but with what happened in Rockdale, I'm sure that the County Board of Education is talking about that, so we'll see if we have any more updates tomorrow that I can pass along to y'all. But either way, y'all are still going to have to be working at least for the next few weeks. So just keep working again. If you're happy with your grade and you got other classes where you need your work's more pertinent, again, just trying to be honest with y'all, if y'all want to do that, it's fine. But again, everybody that was shooting for that 75 to give you a little buffer, do the work, bump it up to 80. If you got a mid A, if you got a mid B, don't settle for a B. Do the work that I'm giving you, send it to me, bump your grade up to an A. This is probably going to be one of the easiest ways you'll ever have to bump up your grade. So just keep doing work, guys. All right? Got any questions, send me a message on mine. Until next time, I will see y'all then.